Good morning. Welcome to Furality.
But Fluffy, what is Furality?
Furality is basically the biggest and the most popular and well-known virtual furry convention, hosted entirely within VRChat, bringing together fuzzies from all over the 7 parts of Earth, if there are even 7 parts. It started in 2020 for obvious reasons, and since then, every single year we have one more Furality with a different theme. With the very small number of tens of thousands of attendees, this totally small event has many other events within it. We're gonna be going to the events that are hosted within Furality, the community ones and the official ones. And also, we're gonna be talking to some fuzzies out there to see what their experience has been with this year's Furality. So, let's go. Starting with the official events. This where we are right now is the stage. And right now, there is literally a server says happening, being transmitted both in-game and in Twitch. And yes, there's real money there. That is not a joke. Most part of the money that they get from selling tickets and from Twitch events that are streamed both in-game and in their Twitch channel gets to be sent into charity. For this specific event that is happening right now, the Resilient Hearts Animal Sanctuary is gonna be benefited with it. But there's more than just service shows within Furality, so let's move on because there's quite a bit for us to cover here. Yes, we do have Raves, apparently. I'm not gonna lie. I usually don't like Raves, but this guy is cooking like genuinely, like hello? If you're enjoying this as much as I am, you should consider showing up in the next reality, bro. This was insane. Like, I never expected to find something good in a rave in VRChat, but I am genuinely impressed. Yes, there is more. If you're tired of all of the overstimulating lights of both the performances, the raves, are you looking for somewhere more cozy and chill and a little bit less chaotic so you can socialize with people from several different areas? You can come here. Conventions are supposed to be a place in which you go to socialize, meet new people, and just enjoy the vibes. But it's nice to have a place that you can just do that, but in a more chill, relaxed, contained manner instead of just a bunch of flashing light. And I think this idea of making like kind of a nature mix is pretty much of a nice contrast with the rest of this year thematics, and it kind of brings me a very good feeling. There's a well and good balance between too much and just enough, you know? Virality also counts with community meetups. There is the official ones and there is the community ones. From neurodivergency to DJs, musicians, writers, specific species meetups, and way more than I can just say. I'll probably try to put here or here on the screen somewhere so you can check it. But the point is, if you just want to meet new people in a more sheer relaxing environment, this year's edition was totally allowing that to happen. I even met Soremi this year and look, he's real. Like, I thought he was fake, I thought he was an AI, but Bro's real. Okay, Pluffy, but can I myself host community meetups within Furality? I would say yes. I don't know how it's done, but I will leave the informations in the description below so you can go after that yourself. So, do you think you would enjoy Furality? If you haven't ever been to it, let me know in the comments. It was pretty nice not to only getting to meet new and cool people that I totally didn't expect to ever meet, but it was also an interesting way to just to like experience Furality in a more relaxed format. Now, I have walked you through almost every single one of the Furality areas, but there is one main one that I really want to go that is one of my favorites. So, I just want to let you know that it's a completely different vibe from this area. And with that said, I want to welcome you to, of course, it would not be a code if it didn't had a dealer's den. And so it's literally where we are right now. But before we do that, I need to show you something that's absolutely amazing. You see, they added a very cool, interesting system that I myself never thought could be added in VRChat, even though I'm not the most wise Unity user whatsoever. So you might even argue that, of course, I wouldn't know that could be possible. But regardless of what it is, look at this, bro. Huh? I guess it doesn't show in the camera. Let me get the other camera. Okay, it might not look ideal right now, but welcome to my vision. Now you guys are literally inside my brain, and you guys are literally seeing what I see. Do you see this? This entire thing right in front of me? I can just like boom, and then boom, it's back here, and it looks so insane. It not only tells me my location in relation to the entire dealer's den, but it also tells me where is every single thingy. Like here is the avatar asset, as you can see. There, other, I don't know what would be other. To the illustration, avatar services, avatar base, resilient heart. I believe it's that thing right there, and it's probably showing us what the donations go into. The resilient heart seems to be ground zero here. This is the organization that will receive most of the donations and the money that Furality gets. I think it's a pretty nice way to have it here, as a way to just to show people what the thing actually is and what is the cause. But what is this Resilient Hearts Animal Foundation? Well, in short, it's basically a non-profit organization in Seattle. They started in 2019 with the objective of reskilling, rehabilitating, and rehoming dogs and puppies through a foster-first model. So it's basically grab a dog, take care of a dog, put dog in a nice place. They run public events for people to socialize with the animals, and the staff usually also runs adoptions and events to maintain kind of a community presence here and there. They also do something that is genuinely so cool. I am genuinely impressed that they do this. But what they also do is that they partnered with Family Works to pass excess food donations to other families. And they have over like 100 active volunteers. And it also kind of also runs with virtual orientation programs. So it basically makes it super accessible for people to join and also kind of help if they want to. And I think this is genuinely amazing. And even though they're already making a pretty cool, amazing, wonderful, and wholesome job, they kind of want to expand. So basically, they operate from one single location, kind of a little hub in Seattle. That brings like some limitations to them. So currently, they cannot like work with cats or adult dogs that need like intensive training. So what they're trying to do is raise $1 million to fund a larger sanctuary to take care of cats, other dogs, and reactive animals, and kind of like try to foster them into a better life. That will also allow low-income families This expansion will also allow low-income families to have access to vaccine clinics and shared surgical spaces for organizations across Seattle. So, if you like the cause and you want to help by any way, shape, or form, just by like taking part in the event and that are within Furality is already a super help. And also, you can donate to them directly through the link that I'll leave in the description. Don't feel bad if you can't give much. If every single person gives $1 and 1 million people give $1, then boom, there is $1 million there. Also, in this empty instance, it feels like a very chill and stable place. It's totally a place that you should come and just wind down if you feel overwhelmed by everything that's going around within the event itself. The fact that they managed to make this entire place look like an actual plaza just gives such a vibe of like quality, professionalism, and kind of a better feeling of an integrated space. I think they really cooked it this time in relation to the last time that I experienced Reality, and it's something that really makes me happy. So, the dealer's den is organized in parts. Right behind me, we have the avatar assets. Behind this door, you're gonna find a lot of little booths, stands. How are those little squares in the wall even called? Regardless of what they are called, there are so many of those here. And if you like to explore and get to know different creators and different styles for whatever you're looking into, you probably can find it here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there are some few parts of this dealer's den that really catch my attention and that are for sure my favorite. Also, don't ask me why I am sitting on a table full of food. My paws are clean, alright? I can do this. Jokes apart, this is also a pretty nice place to find your next base for whatever avatar you're plotting on using. I feel like finding new avatars can be kind of a difficult thing, since most avatars are kind of overused and already saturated, but I believe that here might be a place to find like new avatars that are not yet in total mainstream, if you know what I mean. And I really like that, because if you don't realize, I myself like avatars that are not super mainstream. There's another thing that I know though, is that you probably really want to know about the illustration and the art, or the digital art section of the dealer's den. The place where you're going to spend more money than you thought, and then you're gonna cry about it because your wallet doesn't have you the money to pay your internet bill anymore. Even though I'm worried about furries spending like too much money on furry art, and even worse, that kind of art, you totally know what I'm talking about. But hey, people do whatever make them happy. So, with that said, I think we can finally move on. The artist part of the dealer's den. I see you there. And here we are. Welcome to the illustration part of the dealer's den. And so far, this is also one of my favorite parts. If you're an artist, you can basically put your work here, so it can be discovered by a lot of different creators that will be passing by. Illustrations of any type, like headshots, full bodies, and not only of many types, but many different styles as well. You can also end up like me, having like cute aggression crisis, because some of those arts can be a little bit too cute for their own good. But it is what it is. Okay, we managed to grab Vincent, so... how was Furality for you?
It was fun. I was a bit busy with getting some of my own stuff worked out, like streaming, working out plans between friends and stuff. But overall, I enjoyed it. I would say, in my opinion, it was almost as good as Furality Somna last year.
What is going to be the thing that you're going to miss the most?
Probably what I would miss the most. I would say it's being able to so easily find so many of my friends in one space. Not to mention, like, the performances on the stage world, and like even like the chance that you would meet one of the performers or one of the staff members.
What's your opinion on the
Mhm.
like the just the fireworks show?
The fireworks were honestly beautiful. I went back there to watch it again, to get pictures, to you know, kind of, yes, memorize it a bit more, because I mean that's the last time I'm gonna be able to see it unless I decide to delay my sleep schedule even further tonight somehow.
I mean, after here, I'm
But,
just gonna go like to the meetup word and just gonna exist there because I love that word. My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite like little word? Like there was the meetup, there was the other one. There's this one. There's like the hub. There's the
There's the
stage.
meetup, Club Fin, and the stage. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
Club Fin definitely has to take the top pick because that's the one world that we're pretty much guaranteed to never have access to again. Because it kind of, I don't think they've ever re-released one, not that I know of at least. They probably have that I'm not aware of, but it's this year is the most advanced one that we've seen before. I'm pretty sure this was the first one that had 3D effects, all coming from just like shaders and stuff too. And as far as I'm aware, I mean, we're probably not going to see this one again, aside from in videos, memories, recordings, such stuff like that. You know,
I actually
there's a
didn't.
chance we'll see the meetup world and the I.B.I.S world where, you know, in the stage, but there's almost a guarantee that we will not be seeing Club Fin again. At least this version of it, because they do redo it every year.
What do you expect like for next year's? Like what do you think was gonna be like the thing? What is the thing and what's like you want to be the thing?
I could not tell you
No
at all
guesses.
what the next thing could be.
No guesses.
I would love to be like a fantasy setting, because you know me how I am, but I mean, again, I couldn't tell you for sure.
Zelda.
Yes, I have Zelda weapons on my back. What do you expect?
I mean, I'm just sad I'm not gonna see that dog ball there anymore. That's my favorite thing.
We might see it on New Year's. That's around when they re-released last year's lobby.
What is one conversation that you totally didn't expect to have in this reality that was like what was the highlight?
I believe his name was Solanus. Yeah, Solanus, yeah. He did a performance on, I think, the first or second day that it was in the stage world. I was watching with some of my other friends. We were watching on the screens. And I was genuinely like, this wasn't like auto-tune or anything. It was his voice, a piano, and maybe like some background music. And I genuinely was awestruck, because his raw voice, without any electronical changing or messing around with it, it physically sent like chills down my spine. One of my friends, they literally had the mirror out, and after it was done, they pointed out to me that I was gawking at the screen.
What?
That's
be
how
like,
good it was.
oh my god, I wish I was
Like-
there then. Alright, and now the best part and the final part. Wait, I gotta do it. The best part and the final part. Your advertisement section.
Oh, my advertisement. My name is VincentKitty. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/VincentKitty. I stream currently, usually every day, aside from Fridays, unless, you know, something happens to get in the way. I post clips and shorts on YouTube. My channel is under the same name, YouTube, VincentKitty, whoever sees this, if you would like to join on Twitch, I would be highly honored to have your presence there. I usually do video games, VRChat, just whatever I feel like, really.
And those are the fireworks right after the ending ceremony of Furality. There were so many more events and so many more nice experiences that really can't fit in one single video. But I hope this video gave you a good idea of what Furality is and what you should expect if you decide to attend it. Also, in case you find yourself in financial trouble, you can also attend it freely, without any cost. Just make sure to check out it on their website in the next edition. And if you watched the video to this point, I would appreciate a lot if you could tell me what you thought of the video and if you liked it in the comments. I wish you a good night and bye!